So, we will start with the grand final now. And grand final is on maps from the season. You could train these maps. Not really anyone did that, like Heav trained a little bit, but not much. I saw him improving on one track today. Then yeah, I looked a little bit into the editor, but I have to play it in my holidays now, which is of course much worse than if I could have played it last week, where it was planned to be, where it was planned to happen, that final. It was a long season, you only had to participate in order to qualify for that final here. And this basically matters now for the prize money. I don't remember now exactly the prize distribution. I think that the first place wins something like 25 euros, but I'm not completely sure. It was in total 25. Separated for top 3 or top 4. I'm not sure anymore. In the semi-final I was pretty dominant. Reached on that without any train. Reached the finalist mode first, but had then no chance to close it out because Heav had then good maps for him and good rounds, and super risky rounds actually, that he somehow survived. Walegen, of course, also a very good player, but he seems to be not well trained on most of the maps. So he looks beatable, but yeah, we will see. Let's go, good luck. And Vortex is the other big opponent. Lol. We both failed it. I take it. We play until 350 points. Will he make it? Ah. Oh, I wanted to say I would have hoped that he doesn't make it, and then he actually doesn't. Yeah, also we are not many players. Finishing is a must. We are only 5 players, and QD is by far the slowest player. So the point differences won't be big. It is of course a shit point system now with that amount of players. When you know that it ends with finalist mode, you won't have many rounds alone as finalists. So it kinda doesn't matter too much how this is going now. It matters more what you do in the end, but it helps a little bit that Walegen lost these extra 3 points. That is the gap between the 3rd and the 4th place. But we have barely any players in this final, but the players that we have are kinda the best players of the season. Heav, Walegen and Vortex. So I don't have it easy at all to reach the top 3. It's not guaranteed. Not by playing here on my laptop at least. Yeah, also this Heav time there, it looks just super risky. And well, then he just takes this win, it's okay. I take that second place, that's the maximum. What is QD doing? Ooh, that's close. As I said, finishing is important. We are all close together. So I need a good end. Not like this. Wow. I get third at least. Walegen takes first. That's surprising, but Walegen with a very good time as well. I could have beaten Heav's time, obviously. Four rounds per map it is. Then we go to the next map. So it's very important in the end which track we are playing there when we come to the finalist mode. Because you won't have a lead of 4 rounds. Kinda impossible with this point system and just this amount of players. It's of course difficult now playing on my laptop and streaming it. It's not very smooth. I played it a little bit yesterday in offline mode, but very short, like 2 minutes per map or something, just to have a feeling for them again. Ah, that was so easy winnable. It was so easy winnable. The annoying thing is that I usually got the finish pretty consistent without any issues, and now I got the finish super bad. And last round it already did cost me the battle against Heav, I would say. But here, I mean, it looked like a safe third place, but I could easily be first, because they also got it bad. It wouldn't happen like this if I wasn't playing now here. So let's see at this track what I can do. Here I'm the most afraid of the start here. This jump into the bobsleigh, this is what I'm the most afraid of. What is that warm-up time? Nine. I got it always, and then this. Incredible. Man, I'm right behind Vortex and QD. Right behind. Fuck it. Nah, that's shit now. I'm like, you might realize I'm absolutely not in the mood for a grand final. And I did so much for this DRC, played all these editions, but there's just a nice movie coming in the TV that I have to stop watching now. It's so annoying to have having to play it now. It would have been like perfect if it was last week. Oh my god. And then you have such a final where it feels like everything goes kinda shit. I make mistakes that I would never do. I mean, okay, the winning time here was not really doable, but Vortex time, of course, absolutely free. I mean, maybe the winning time was even doable, I don't know. My PB is a 0.8, as you see in the bottom right, but surely I could have beaten that. This is a map where I thought, okay, I found that trick, that line in the end, that makes the thing way more consistent, way more easier, so I can take advantage from being consistent on this map, where we usually always YOLO'd in the end. But now I had 2 respawns in other parts. Yeah, this is what I usually want. Because it's kinda free to do it like this. So I really missed now in like 4 rounds in a row, I missed points that I could have had. So of course not a lot, but that 5th place that deterred, because it was easily 5 points more. So if I missed the finalist mode in the end closely, then that is the round where I can see, yeah, lost it there. This is what I wanted to do in this track. Heav actually twice with very bad points. Like you see, you wanna be top 3. The 4th place loses 8 points to 1st, which is kinda bad. QT always makes it to the finish, huh? Yeah, just barely. Just wanna check if that I'm streaming. I am streaming. Okay, let's go back into it. I caught up to Heav now, but yeah, I'm still looking at the lost points because I want to have a safe top 3 in the end. And for that, I have to just look what is my gap to Vortex and Walegen. Yeah, and that gap could have been much bigger. Now it's kinda non-existent. It is there, but so small that I will reach Finalist very quickly as well. Now I wanna get as much rounds advantage as possible against Walegen and Vortex. That's like the idea. And with that 5th place, I kinda lost a lot. But at least I got 2 first places then afterwards, so that's at least something. This map here is gonna be difficult. This part here is super deciding. Got it good. From here it's more like surviving. That's nice. Getting that first place. Heav again with bad points. Actually getting last place here. Oh. I'm not sure if he's finishing. He's DNFing. Well, that is costing him 1 full round, basically. That's surprising. But yeah, this is possible on this map that such a shit happens. It's because of the jump through the ring checkpoint that we have soon here after the start. Yeah, now I have that issue. I'm really not consistent there. Oh, oh. Really not consistent in that part either. I didn't really find a line that works always. But of course, I'm happy after that respawn that I made it in second try, that I'm able to finish. Because you can really get stuck in that section. Because I have no chance not to get to second place or something. He will take now first. Important is that I keep that third. Actually a decent round, also Heav very fast, and Vortex, yeah, that is of course beatable if you just get it. Vortex is now very consistent in the last rounds. Sebo, thanks a lot for the Prime sub. Well. It's a close round. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I need, like efficiency. Yeah, Heav is a bit trained and he is fast, and when he tries this kind of time, then I will not beat him. Yeah, especially not now, when I'm in my holidays. But also, if I wasn't in my holidays, a 54.0, I would need to train much more for that. But getting efficient, second place, that's fine. Last round, also the round before, I of course lost a bit for efficiency. What I realize is, as I said, the finalist map is super important, and I lost the semi-final against Heav kinda because there was one certain track coming up at some point, and that is still up to come. And I see it already coming. That's gonna come in the worst possible moment. Because it's still missing, so it has to come at some point. No! Oh, that's bad. That was surprising. Everyone suddenly survived and drove a decent time. I got sniped, like I was hoping that I get second maybe, and then instead of that I'm dropping to fourth, and yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, I don't really care too much if I'm second or third, that's only 2 points, but getting down to fourth is really shit, because that's then another 3 points loss. Of course it's not really a big difference, but it sounds different if you lose like 5 points to first, or if you lose 8 points to first. 8 points is quite a lot. Yeah, also there's one track where Heav and also Walegen are unbeatable for me. I never really practiced it to get their times, and this map is still up to come, and we only have like 7 maps in total. So if that map comes up when we go into Finalists, I might be completely in the mud. Also it might be doable to beat Vortex then, but I'm completely chanceless against Heav. And might also be chanceless against Walegen. Like, Walegen is only practiced or trained on one track, I would say. There's only one track where he's practiced on, and that's that one that I'm thinking of. And I mean, we go until 350 points, and we are at 256. So it is not really far. Yeah, 100 points. So we do 4 rounds here, where yeah, you can get up to 100 points. But yeah, you score around 80 to 85 usually. Oh yeah, let's focus. At least a bit. Yeah, that was a mistake I never did. Okay, that's fine. Oh my god, it is Vortex in first, not Heav. Ah, well, that's unfortunate. I definitely could have beaten him. Like, Vortex, yeah, is actually only 10 points behind. On the first track, he looked like chanceless in comparison, also pace-wise. But he is super efficient with the positions that he gets, it feels like. Whenever I had a fail, he was then ahead. And now he wins by 3/10. He's extremely efficient, and also so far I don't have the feeling that he drives super fast or super consistent. but I can't really create a gap to him. Boah. Okay, this is Vortex map, I guess. What the heck? Also my PB is 43.8. The thing is, I lose a lot in the beginning. I lose quite a lot in the beginning, which I usually get pretty good. And I didn't think that this would actually put me behind and not able to come back from it. But yeah, you see how close it is now between us. 3. Only Finalist mode matters there, which is kinda shit, of course. But usually there should have been more players in the final. Still, it could have needed a different point system, because only 8 players should be here maximum, qualified for the final. And if he uses this point system for 8 players, it's still not the greatest. It was Heav and Vortex ahead of me last round, and now it is Walegen. Well, yeah, and even Walegen has not really a good match, like he was often now in 4th place. It's just 1 or 2 rounds away from getting Finalists with us. And as we are all 3 then Finalists, when only 1 gets through, Walegen catches up to the other 2. I might fail here. Oh, I made it. Nice. Okay, that was really... I'm happy with this result, because right before the match I struggled with the ending. But I got it now pretty well. And at least some points lost for Vortex. But what does that matter in the end? Like, even if I get Finalist as the first player, as the only player, there's still the high chance that Heav will deny me my finalist, my first finalist attempt. Didn't I say 5 points? If I miss 5 points in the end, I miss 5 points in the end. So I could have been finalist by now, but I am not. And now we have that issue that I have a lead of 17 points to Vortex, but it doesn't matter. If Vortex gets second now, then we will go with 3 finalists at the same time into the final round. Which is of course really annoying to me, because I am in the lead, but we are still at the same time in the finals mode. And I can tell you, this is not a bad map for me, like from the remaining tracks that we have. Which is this map, which is the Crest map, and which is the one like RPG pathfinding track where Heav and Walegen are strong on. Like, this is actually the map where I have to make it through. Here I have to use my chance. But we will go into a triple finals. Just need to finish in the first round here. What would be important is to deny Vortex the finalist status, so that he doesn't get second. And yeah, I have a trick for the ending that I wanted to use if I'm in final status here, so the chance is there that I will use it. It depends on my position then in the round. But now I only need to finish. It's another practice round, kind of. Also for the others. The thing is, with missing the finalist mode so closely, it will also be Walegen. Catching up very quickly, of course. And this is, by the way, a good map for Walegen as well. Also, he didn't really train maps, but when he played this map in the DRC Cup, he was doing good on it. Vortex is in first. Amazing. Vortex gets the record in the first try. So if I was finalist already now, it would have been difficult to win. But with my trick, possible. If it works. Yes! Got it! GG! I won it! Oh my god. It is so nice that we got exactly this map. Like, I dreamed of this scenario being finalist, going into the end here as second or third place, close to first, and then just pushing out that ending trick. Ah, nice. And with that, I won. I won the DiabloO Random Championship season and some prize money. 2 crashes. Heav ahead of Vortex. I was so shaky in this final round. But look at that. Even under these conditions, I actually won. On joue le top 4, le top 4. So it might be that the top 4 players win prize money. Does Vortex try? He does try. But he is so far behind. Ah, doesn't work out. He was too far behind. Heav, without the trick, got really close to the time that I drove. The direct finish here, I tried it once in stream, it just doesn't work. Oh wait, how late is it? Ah, 39. There's the random cup of the week starting at 12:30. I thought about joining. But on the other hand, I can also look how this is ending here. So Vortex, for example, has the issue he got Finalist with us together, but now myself and also Heav got through. And in that time, Walegen was able to catch up in points to get Finalist as well. And now Vortex, who looked like a possible winner, has the problem that he might also not even get a podium. Because in the end, only Finalist mode matters. When you have this point system with only 5 players. So better gear for Vortex. I had a bad gear here in my Finalist round. So, but what will Vortex do now? Does he try the risky way again, or will he go for the normal quarter pipe jump? Walegen overtakes it super close. Like with a normal quarter pipe jump, you could also overtake if you take it nicely slow. Oh, he goes for a very low jump, but he makes it. It looks very good actually. He's a bit ahead, but which oh, which finish I wanted to say, and it's this one. Good race. Holy moly. Yeah, you can also go for the other finish, I'm not sure what's the better. Naja. And Walegen will take the 4th place. Alright. And I can join now quickly the random cup of the week, where I am now far behind. We will see how much I can catch up.